people don't believe in it, but if the science is there, science comes before beliefs, so it doesn't matter what you believe in. If the science is there telling you that, whether it's medical science, physical science, you know.
Basil, yeah. Danger.
Danger, what, why? This is my second video at Blackey Edge. I've got no doubt there'll be more, as there's been so many deaths recently, and it's obviously people are left devastated, aren't they? But first we go to the Roman Road, or is it a Roman Road? And let's have a look at that too. So this is my second time at Blackstone Edge. I'm a lot more equipped now, and I'm sure we'll have a night video pending soon, because this area's just got far too many deaths also, from usually car accidents, etc, etc. Obviously you never know what happened in the past either. This area at night time is absolute desolate, and so isolated, but I've got no doubt there's lots of activity to find in this area. Another video, so I don't know why I'm walking this way because I'm going the wrong way, but we're at Blackey Edge. It's Moorcock Inn, and we're after the Roman Road. Yeah, there's no Roman Road here, yeah, so, but the mad thing is, yeah, the archaeologists think it's not a Roman road, but Google says that it is, so we've got a bit of controversy over what kind of road that it is. Well, the archaeologists, I'll show you documentation, they made some good points of why it's not a road. But either way, if it is or it isn't, it's still an interesting road. Now what it is with Blackey Edge, up here, the White House is up there, I'll show you in a minute, but there's lots of deaths on this road. Especially in winter, the road just obviously gets black ice. There's lots of accidents and there's lots of history of cars coming off the top of the edge, which is just up there. I'll show you this in a minute. But what I want to do is I want to try and find this pathway that's going to take me to the Roman Road. I think it's up here or whatever. So we'll just walk up here. Now, yeah, like I said, plenty of deaths on this road. It's an isolated part of a way, I guess, because it's where one borough goes into the other, so it's obviously where Lancashire meets West Yorkshire, and obviously you have to go higher up and stuff. So, but this up around here is well known for unknown activity, from UFO sightings to rituals to religious gatherings. This is just one weird place when it wants to be. Usually nothing happens, and then every now and again you'll hear someone, you know, there's been a car accident or someone's got off the edge. Now what's interesting is in the morning is they shut the road off in the winter sometimes because it's just too dangerous and because of the black ice and stuff. So I'll show you around here. If you're not from around here, you can I'll show you around anyway whilst I try and find this road, but it's nothing but history. So I'll show you around anyway. House, you've probably seen this in some of my videos. That's an old horse changeover where the horses used to go. As they used to come up this road from Littleborough, from the coach house, and obviously the horses were knackered when they got up there, and then they changed over up there, so they were in horses waiting, I think, constantly, and it was the same further down at the coach house. As you can see, it's a really good view at the minute. So just let me show you this. This is Robin Hood, supposed to be Robin Hood bed, where Robin Hood stayed one time, whatever. That's what the document says, that him and his men moved across that area, and maybe they slept there. Who knows? Anyway, so enough of me nattering garbage. We'll see if we can find this Roman Road. We'll try and use a Vox. So I'll try and use a Vox. I don't think much is going to come out, but this is all about whether it's worth coming back at night time. So I'll just cut this here now, and then we'll see if we can find this Roman Road. Lancashire flag flying high, and this is where the boundary marker must be. From I know it's further up, yeah, but this is obviously a marker. As if you're coming down, yeah, as if you're coming down from Halifax, it come down, that'd be the marker there for, say, you're in Lancashire, because that's the Lancashire Roads. That hopefully I zoomed in for you. I don't know about the Lancashire Roads. But anyways, video's not about the Lancashire Roads. So I believe it's further up, and then Maybe the road's up there, maybe it isn't, but I've got no doubt we'll find it quite soon. As it is, well, it's 11 o'clock now in the morning. I thought I'd come up here now before the sun gets too high and I'm getting sunburnt. Anyways, let's move forward here. Next right now, so you just walk up the road. There's Rochdale in the distance, and you see the Seven Sisters from my last project. Hopefully, there they are. There they are, 7 Deadly Sisters. So I did night and day there. You've probably seen it already, but I had to go there and check that out. But now we're back onto another project now. This lovely cow over here, whatever it is. Anyway, it's the next right. So once we get onto the next right, we're onto a footpath, and then there should be a left, which should take me onto it. So maybe this is the right coming up. I don't think it is, but we'll crack on. Now obviously if it's at night time it's going to be a different story, because there's no light whatsoever, and it's so dangerous around here at night time because there's no lights. Right, I think this is it. Let me check my maps and then we can crack on if it is. Oh, there's some buildings over there, look at that. It's probably a sheep stuff, whatever. I'll look at the maps now. It says, so it says if I follow this path eventually I'll come to a left, and then the road should be there. And I know a Roman road, I shouldn't say that really, I don't know what type of road that it is, but it's saying that it's saying if you keep going down here there'll be a left turning sooner or later. Maybe it's a house over there, so we'll have a look now, won't we, as we move through the gate. Anyway, let's cut it here. You know, my maps, I've overshot the road, so I didn't even need to come back down here after all. So I think the road's down here. It's not as easy sometimes to find history that's in the present, so it's a bit harder than some people think. So I'll see if I can find this road again as I walk back to where I've just come from. Yeah, I've actually walked past it before. It's so easy to miss this trail. Anyway, I ended up walking down there, didn't we, looking for it. It's right here in front of us, so we'll get cracking. We'll get higher up if we can, and maybe we'll get to them up there. So let's do it. We're going to go all the way up to the top. See if we can get up there to Robin's bed. If not, no big deal. But yeah, it's hard to imagine that this is well, it's definitely before 17th century, but this isn't the part that I want to show you. There's a bit more that's better than this, but you can imagine back in day using your horse and cart, whatever, and I think there was mines as well around here. So anyway, I just thought I'd quickly show you this whilst I make my way up to the top. I'm going to try and save the power that I've got. Yeah man, beautiful beautiful view. The evidence now of a trail, all the stones in the floor. It's obviously a really old road, whether it's Roman or whether it's before that time, because obviously, you know, history, they might have just gone over it. So for example, but for example, they could have made a road in, I don't know, Roman times, then medieval times came along and just adapted the road, maybe went over it, whatever. You see here, maybe didn't. I don't actually know because I'm not a historian, but even if the historians can't agree, then what am I supposed to say in my video? Fuck it, I'll say what I want, yeah. This road, this road, yeah, fucking, who knows how long it's been here. I'll tell you what, it's red hot now. Anyways, let's keep going, yeah. And then you've got what appears to be a gully here. You can't see much of it because it's too sunny. But there's some engravings in the floor there. I think it says like, it looks like 19. I can't make it out to be honest, could be 17. It's too hard to tell. But the further I've come up, the more evidence I'm getting now of the road as I get a bit higher up now. I'm sure this lane, yeah, went to Dyehouse Lane, and it were all connected at one point, because Dyehouse Lane is where they made the stones. So maybe when they set off from Dyehouse Lane, yeah, they came up this way, and there's a full track from here to Dyehouse Lane, but maybe there isn't. I'm sure there is though. As you see over there, the stones, more Blackstones. Anyway, let's keep going. Part of the walk is pretty brutal actually. There's some more behind me, so I can go to Robin Hood's bed or whatever it is, or carry on the Roman Road. Now obviously I think carrying on the Roman Road's better, because I know where the bed is. I can just come up here any time, and I think it'd be better at night time. So I'll have a little rest now and crack on. There's a part of the Roman Road that I'm looking for, and this isn't it yet. And when I get there, I'll use a fox. Maybe I'll use the tube, whatever. But check out this for a view. So this is a view. Obviously, you see the Roman Road right there. And maybe the road wasn't there back in the day, the White Road, and this was the only route. And they made the road for the White House. Maybe, I don't know. But this walk will take to the White House, which is over there. But we're after this Roman Road, aren't we? As it carries on up there. See, that's the bed up there, a bit closer now. So we'll. The view up here is phenomenal, honestly. It's higher, it's like, honestly, it's almost higher than Brennhill Wardle. Anyway, we'll use binocs. Whilst it's quiet, there's actually no real sound apart from me, so it's good time to use a Vox. So I'll just use it for a minute or two, see if we capture anything. I've never had horse and cart sounds, so I don't know what it sounds like. Look at that. Little finger in the floor, little groove. So anyway, let's use a Vox. Right, so a few minutes on Vox. When the camera wants to turn around, there we go. Anyone talking this frequency? Nothing. I don't know if that's good or bad. Just rabbit shit all over. I'm sure that's rabbit shit or sheep shit. That was like some hitting or something, some kind of impact. Maybe it was a car crash. Mate, it's mad as fuck up here at night time. If you want to come back at night, yeah, smash that like button. Get 10 likes, it makes me come back if I want to or not. And what's good is when I don't want to go back and I don't get 10 likes, it means I don't have to go back. It's just us, yeah, is that too easy? Right, take 2 on the Vox. I've got some stones ahead, so I thought I'd just roll. Sweating like mad. So it's got sweat dripping off my face. It just goes to show how warm it is up here. But it goes to show that it's good actually because there's no wind. And it's very rare that you can come up here and there's no wind. So there's a lad called Billy, who was in my year at school, and I think he's been put a grave up here for him. I think he died, one of the people that died at Blackhead Edge on a cross, on a crash I think, or not on a cross, sorry. So his name was Billy Motorshed. I can release it because obviously I went to school with him, and it's in the paper anyway, and I think this is it actually. No? Oh, that's good. We can read whatever it says. The Yaggin Stone, a medieval guide stone for travellers for 600 years old. Please respect our heritage. Thank you for that, whoever that was. I know there's a part here where they used to stop and used to put graves down. He did carry graves around here. Carry graves and that. Right, this isn't a stone though, yeah? It's like a stone with a slit in it. Anyway, let's get a picture of this. So obviously the Yaggin Stone's there, and then I was going to go to the bed over there, which isn't too far. In fact, I might have to, because this road looks like it goes to nothing. I'm sure it picks up. That's the res over there. I forget what that res is called now. Maybe it does pick back up, I don't know. There's more stones here, but this isn't really what I'm looking for. I've never been up here, you see, so I want to know if it's worth coming back at night and then where to go. I don't want to be walking around at night aimlessly. I need to find an hot spot really and stay there. So I'm probably going to walk another 100 yards or so. I think I've lost the trail now anyway. There's no brickwork in the floor now. So I don't know if that's it. So I'm going to have a look on my maps now and see if that's it. Which I think it might be, but it might not be. Let's just have a walk for a few more minutes. If the trail's gone, we'll go to the bed, yeah? And we'll get what we can from there, Vox Recordings. Now I'm after the stone with the slit in, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. And more of the road. Right, I'll cut it here anyway, see if we can find some more, because I'm just wasting power. So this is the old road, what we're on. Obviously, it just says Packhorse Road. It could have been Roman, it might not have been. But these are the old trails that we're just walking across now. I just thought I'd show you these pictures from the documentation I've got. Right, so I just carried on with the walk. The map's saying it's going to take me round to the res. So it should be a one like circular walk, but the mad thing is, yeah, this path don't look like much of a path anymore, as I'll show you now. Bits of stone and that, but if this were an old cart track, then I feel sorry for the people using it. There's like literally no flat surface, and if the horses are carrying heavy stuff as well. So the M62 is just over there. Where the line is, it's lower down, and it's, I think all the traffic's backed up at the minute for some reason. I don't know why. I was just looking at it before. So we were looking for a little left turn off somewhere around here. And the reason why I'm recording it, I want to show anyone that wants to come up here on a walk which way to go, because I don't even know the way, to be honest. Holy ground. Gone over. Right, so it's pointless me walking now, so now I know I should have just gone straight to the bed. There was a fire here something recently. Must have been water, look. Right, let's figure out who's talking? Can you tell me your name? So I just feel like I'm walking aimlessly nowhere now, but there's a bit more of a track here. So I'll cut it here for now, and then I'll get back to you once I get well, I know where I am really. It's getting more into the track again now. See where the bricks are. You can almost make out the two. So obviously that's the middle. One tyre, another tyre. Well, not tyres or whatever they are. Carts, whatever you call them on carts, but I don't know what you wheel. 2 wheels, whatever. Try and keep the camera steady, but it's hard because the ground's so uneven. It's constant shaking. Get it up here. Imagine being on a horse, yeah, and it's carrying a cart full of whatever. Could have been slate, it could have been coal, could have been whatever. Anyway, let me try some of the tubes, see if anything makes any sense. Right, take one on tube. Wherever we're going. See if we get anything from the past, any kind of history. Where's the history? No, I need to go back over that way now because I need to get off this track. Dig. Probably did dig actually because there's mining going on here, but could be something there for all I know. Especially where there's water and there isn't for the rest of it. It always tells you something that, well, if there's a water, maybe it's something to do with a mine. Because what I'm trying to point out here is, yeah, if you look everywhere around here, there's absolutely no water. We've seen it up there with all the cracked land, and then you've got water here, which sometimes it can be something to do with a mine sometimes, but you never know what you're walking on. So obviously with the mines, yeah, you can tell where the hills are and where they just dig straight through for the mines or wherever they thought was relevant. So every step that I take, I know I have to take it going back as well. You see how uneven. Even a 4x4 would struggle on this lane. In fact, I don't even think a 4x4 would make it. It'd just get destroyed. Another lovely butterfly there, I don't know if it's in that one. So on Google it says it's a Roman road, but I'm going to get some pictures now anyway, and we'll see. Right, I think we're coming to the end of the video now. So we just walked that trail. I'll put the camera on me for a second. We just walked that trail, which was... It was alright, it's quite long actually, but I think it finishes down here. But I look into the camera and say this, I bet you it's different at night time. Any money is different at night time. There's probably going to be maybe manifestations of shadow people, I've got no doubt, which is very similar to what we've seen at the top of Brownwater Loo when we're playing around in Antarctica. And that might be a thing, is to come here and play around in Antarctica and see what it, you know, see what it does, because we've not played around in Antarctica for about 5 weeks now. So I'm trying to get the round in Antarctica's time.
Float.
What'd it say? Float. Maybe we want the round in Antarctica's to float, but I think there's water down here anyway. Let's have a look.
Are you a friend?
I'm a friend, yeah. My name's Basil Brush. Are you a friend? So he's trying to interact with the words. See if we
Clean.
Clean. See if we get
Immune.
Immune. Well, that's weird, that, because it said float and then we've got water. That's what bodies do, right? Float. This has got to be something to do with maybe the mines too, the water, because you always need water to mine. Anyway, let's see if we get back to the road. You want to come tell me now on this frequency?
Chill. Joked.
Joked. Are you a man or a woman?
A long time ago.
Yeah, I thought you was, yeah. Do you know what year it is? You know the year is 2022. No? Right, I think it's this way.
Window.
That usually means time frame, usually. Maybe something happened in this area. I've got no doubt it did do, because back in the day, like they said a long time ago, and you probably did get choked or whatever. Because there are areas of Rochdale that, you know, has got sinister, malevolent energy still. And I mentioned this in my last video, what these areas do to people. I mean, what this energy does to people when it comes to, you know, suicides and murders and stuff like that. But people, you know, there's people that don't believe in it, but if the science is science comes before beliefs, so it doesn't matter what you believe in. If the science is there telling you that, whether it's medical science, physical science, you know.
Basil.
Yeah.
Danger.
Danger, what, why? I don't get that. Unless it was me talking about, you know, the dangers of what we just mentioned about then, about what I'm talking about. And this is what's good sometimes. I start talking into the app, and then the app starts to reply or respond to what I'm talking about. And really I'm talking to the viewer, but they like to listen and butt in as well and have their say. But yeah, this is, like I said before, Rochdale's the third bus place to living in the UK, but I'll just show you where I have to walk to now. So the pylon's over there, there's like a road. As you can see, I'm in the middle of nowhere, yeah. In the middle of nowhere, I don't have a car. There's nobody with me. Did. I did have a car, yeah. I need to get a new one. But it's cost a few. What was I saying? Oh yeah, in the middle of nowhere, yeah, on my own. We'll see if Teresa's here. Teresa, you here? I don't think she is, but there's some kind of magnet pole coming from the sky. But I don't think she's here, because it's quite obvious that she's here. Look, slow motion, she just flies right past her. I was saying, yeah. In the middle of nowhere now I've got to get home. So maybe I get 10 likes, maybe I won't, but if I do, it always give me a smile on my face. But it's just not about, you know, the likes and stuff. I do this because I enjoy to do it, and I do it because, you know, I have to raise awareness, because that's what, you know, I get told that I have to do. That's what I have to do, really, and if I don't do it, I get punished. And this is part of the old road still, look. This probably was more the road too. Anyway, I'm not gonna natter anymore. I'm gonna get myself off now. Get myself off home and get this sun. Anyway, it's been a
X. Guardian.
Guardian.
What do you want?
What do I want? I was just seeing if you were here. I'm going now anyway. So it's probably Teresa. I'm going now anyway, so. Is that you, Teresa? Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's not Teresa, it's a man. I've known a male come down before. I don't know his name yet. It could be one of the higher angels. I don't know. But it's creepy out now. So now I can just see some cars in the distance, about 2 miles away. So we're gonna walk over there and hopefully we can, you know, find our way back. I said I was going, but I found the road eventually, and it's some kind of pumping thing here, whatever. So I'll show you here as well as the end of the video properly this time. So it's some kind of pumping station, whatever. I don't know if you can turn the wheel. I don't think you can. Let's try anyway. Oh, you can, look. Look at that. You can pull the wheel. Don't go far because obviously it's locked, but it must have something to do with that, maybe, I don't know. Maybe less of water free for the reservoir, I'm not sure. That's the more or less the circle of the Roman road. Well, I followed it on Google Maps. And that's the reservoir, which is, I think it's droughting at the minute. That water must go straight to the reservoir, whatever. And here we are in Rochdale. I've got a big walk to get home, I know that. Hopefully you can see the sign, Rochdale. Yay! So that is the end of the video. So for watching. If you you want to come back at night, you know what to do. Destroy that like button. I get 10 likes. It forces me. You forces me on, you see then. So all I want is 10 likes. Anyway, that's what I want to show you before I go. So I mentioned about the crashes and the deaths up here, and that's a witness, serious witness. It's from the police really. There's no cameras or anything around here, and when there's a crash or something happens, they left with that basically. Is to pick one of them up and hopefully, you know, someone phones up, whatever. But who's going to phone up? You know, who's going to know? You're in the middle of nowhere. No one knows. So why don't you put some cameras up here? Like here would be a good point. You don't think? No? Anyways, what I was mentioning before, if the deaths happen around these positive electrons, this is positive electron energy, this. And you know by the voltage, positive electrons can obviously, spirits love positive electrons, it's what they feed off. So I wouldn't rule out someone pulling a wheel, you know, someone you can't see. I wouldn't rule that out, to be honest. Anyway, it's time to end the video now. Anyway, peace guys, nice watching. That's Calderdale as you go into Halifax. Anyway, I don't know how I'm going to get home without getting run over, but we'll sort it out, yeah? Peace. In my, I think here's the camera right, I mentioned about my schoolmate Billy, who died in a car crash. And this is his grave here. Well, it's not his grave, but they put a cross here for him, which is a good memory, so rest in peace Billy. And rest, you know, hopefully his family's doing well, because I know it's so devastating to take a loss like that. But that's just a reminder, and rest in peace to anyone that's come up here and, you know, they've been unfortunately, you know, passed away in a car crash or whatever. It's a dangerous road up here. Things can be done to make it safer, but the council don't want to know because it's on boundary marker, which basically means they'll just shove it onto the, just pass the buck really onto the opposing authority, or the authority next door basically. And because when Calderdale and Rochdale, when I've seen this before in the Rosendale Valley, Earlydale's especially one where, let's back past 1 minute. Where it's on the boundary marker, and you know they don't really. It's like a grey area. I won't say they don't really care, but there should be more done on the boundary markers of each borough. Well, if it's not by the council, you just get more deaths. Should it be by the council? I'm not actually quite sure who's responsible for that, but I'm sure when the deaths start popping up, you know, once the prosecution's out, they don't care where you're from. You know what I mean? They'll just prosecute you, and they don't care about this grey area or this, you know, this boundary marker, because when there's people's deaths, you know, someone has to be held accountable. Anyway, enough jibber jabber now. What's I trying? It's like the third or fourth time we tried to end a video. So anyway, I'm going this time really. So, but yeah, I just wanted to try and raise awareness. Trying to raise awareness on this road and the amount of deaths that are on this road. Anyway, there'll be a night video. I don't know when that'll be, but I think there's flowers up here in fact too. Yeah, so I'm sure you know. Yeah, so up here there's flowers. So obviously Billy's not the only person that's died. I mentioned before about this road. It's always night time, I think the crashes are as well. But more flowers, see. Lovely flowers. Lovely. rest in peace to whoever it was. There's actually some of the car wreckage still there as well. Look, it looks like a car bonnet, and obviously the gate's been destroyed. Anyway, I'm going this time. I mean it. So, peace. See you later. I said I was going, but there's more. See, there's a car trim there, more flowers. There's obviously been a death. Hopefully no one's trapped. And it's always sad to see when people, well, obviously when there's areas that don't get taken seriously when it comes to people's deaths, because nobody cares really. I care, and that's why I'm here. Anyways, going this time again. Hopefully there's not more flowers. I just thought I'd pay a tribute to everyone that's obviously passed on this road. It's the A58, obviously Littleborough into Halifax, or vice versa, Halifax into Littleborough. But obviously there are dark conditions on this road. Anyway, you know, I just tried to do this video to raise awareness, but rest in peace to all that have passed on this road.